Welcome to self-isolation. This will be the most boring vlog I've ever made. Enjoy. Oh. Hello, welcome to my self-isolation quarantine vlog. A couple of you have asked, and I think for posterity's sake, I need to have one. And of course I want to do a weekly vlog. The moment I finish editing the weekly vlogs from 7 months ago, may as well do a vlog, seeing as we're apparently not getting summer 2020. That's not happening. Welcome to my 3rd week of self-isolation. I got to my parents' house exactly now 2 weeks ago, so this is week 3 and I haven't been ill, which means that I definitely never had coronavirus, which is like, okay, this is how long it takes to know, which is, the incubation period is kind of terrifying. I don't really know what this week is. I have to say that the last 2 weeks have gone very, very quickly, so I don't doubt that this week will also go quite quickly. So everyone complaining about like, oh, March feels like it's a million years long. It does, it really doesn't. I don't know why the last 2 weeks have felt very quick. Hopefully everyone else in isolation, it also will go quite quickly, and then everyone will stay inside and stop complaining about it and then flatten the curve, and then we'll all be released sooner. The UK is now in, I don't know how many days of lockdown, and if you're complaining about being bored and going insane, congratulations. You then at least not have as much to worry about as other people. So that's a good thing. And if anyone you know is bored, send them my way. I can entertain you a little bit, maybe. Am I wearing real clothes? No, I'm wearing pajama-esque clothing. That's my vibe at the moment. Okay, but apparently first face mask, ordinary, AHA, BHA. It's amazing. I'm like high-key obsessed with it. Also, this is weird, one of the videos that made my channel bizarrely popular when I had to like 100 something subscribers. Mum's trying to clear out the house. That's why my doll's house is down here, and I refuse to put everything in my wardrobe. Like that's all one psychological jump I cannot do. I can stay out of my suitcase because I refuse to move back into this house in any capacity. I keep eyeing up the books I have in my bookshelf here, like what I'm going to take home when I do go home. I don't know when the next time I'm going to see London is. Okay, this is not a vlog for spiraling. Well, actually, for once, maybe it is, but like, we're not going to do that here. What smells of burning? You've been burning porridge. I have decided I'm going to measure my quarantine in the very humble metrics of toasties eaten, of cups of coffee drank, and of kilometers run. I'm literally like back into running, and it's like a drug. I don't know, it's like I've become obsessed. It's starting to ruin my feet, but it's fine. So this is 2 toasties today, 1 cup of coffee. I'm literally, I don't know if the rest of you have been doing this, I've been making myself cups of coffee as a way of just breaking up the day and giving myself more purpose. 4 or 5 cups a day, I'm like, I do not need this coffee right now, but it's giving me something to do. And kilometers, I'm running every other day, really consistently, so I'm really proud of myself for that, which is like insane. I've explored parts of my parents' house, I grew up here. I'm exploring parts around here that I've never been to before. Today around 10k. It's the 2nd time I've done a 10k. Had I run 400 meters further, it would have been the longest run I've ever done. It was flat, so it was remarkably like easy because around here were lots of hills. So week 2 of my self-isolation, I ran 25 kilometers. Week 1 of my isolation, I ran 20. It's going up, so let's see how many I run this week. It is the only reason that I leave the house, and knowing me and how I was over Christmas and stuff, if I didn't have this, I wouldn't have left the house. This is helping with my sanity, I think. Oh, Jesus, everything cracks. All of my body hurts. I'm making my 2nd cup of coffee of the day. I've been editing and definitely not looking at marathons to run. What? No? How do you qualify for a marathon? I don't know. Do you need, as a woman in the age group of 18 to 34, need a time of 3 hours 30 to qualify for the Boston Marathon? I definitely don't know that. When you run the distance that you thought was impossible, then you're like, if I can run this distance, I can definitely run further. I've been editing my productivity vlog. My brother went on a run like a while ago, and now my mum is worried. Fun, fun, fun. Where's biscuits? Oh no, that's bread. I do like bread. The clocks went back yesterday, and the thing that is now absolutely throwing me is that it is almost 5 o'clock, but it's so light. So it's like, oh, I have so much time to do all of the things because look how light it is, but no, the day is gone. That's what happens when you accidentally keep waking up at 11 o'clock. I swear to you, my alarm goes off at 8 and I don't know what is happening. In London, I had such a good habit of getting up at 7:30. That's gone out the window. I'm making coffee because my day needs structure. And now I need to find my brother. I'm sure he's fine, but you know. Let's do what? Surprise, surprise, he's not infected. Mum was very tense for a few moments. Louis ran 20 kilometers. Are you just gonna, not gonna, no, ew, ew, no, you have to drink the whole thing. You're disgusting. Ew. Day 1 of quarantine, we're alternating between cooking. I'm not filming you because I know what you're gonna do. Louis made paella. 8 out of 10 for 8 out of 10. What?
What? Sit next to me now.
We're going?
Upstairs.
Why?
My laptop's there.
Why?
To watch Top Gear.
What? Aww. You done any work today?
Yeah, a little.
What do you do?
Biology.
Come here.
No.
Why?
You got orangey hands.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Just wave! Long time now, I'm like, wave, yay, look at that. Oh, did you hear that? That was bad. Well, I'm gonna talk to my camera.
Mum is working.
I've put on my leggings, which means I'm now committed to go for a run. Do I do a long run, Mummy, or do I do one with hills? I have to wait for my phone to charge and I need to charge this camera and I'm gonna make a cup of coffee. But should I do hills or should I do distance? I'm probably gonna do hills because I ran 10k the other day. It's 11 o'clock. I promise I've been awake much before this. The inactivity and the reading the news kind of making my life get away from me.
Just put in a semicolon so I'm happy.
I heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. If you put a semicolon in, everything is much more sophisticated.
It is.
Oh my god, YouTube behind the scenes. This is my camera stand for the moment. Hello, I've forgotten how to vlog. I went on my run. I did 5k. I did lots of hills, 100 and something meters of elevation, whereas I went on like a longer run the other day and then it was only like 5 meters. Got to go up hills to tone them thighs and it's so weird. I've just realised it's now 2 o'clock. All I've done is go on a run, shower, be back in London. So as part of my morning routine, I would do everything that I've just done. But instead of it taking 6 hours, I could do it in like an hour and a half. Time is a bizarre construct and I just don't understand how this is even possible. If you're just feeling unproductive and everything is taking longer, everything just is taking longer. I'm so on it when I'm in London. The moment I'm here, everything falls apart. So I feel like that's just the general trend of all of our lives, seeing as we've been like forced to stay home now. How can it take me 6 hours to do something that I do in like an hour and a bit and then put makeup on and get completely ready for this? I am wearing normal clothes. Very proud of myself. I didn't quite put jeans on. I even shaved my legs. I can't tell you what is wrong with me that I actually decided to shave my legs. And I got a new moisturiser. I will include it in my skincare video when my skin does better. It is doing better. I just don't know. It's just this bit that's being a pain in the ass. I'm trying to chill because I have like acne on my chest as well. I'm trying to like chill that the F out too. Can you chill, please? Please just chill the fuck out. Anyway, toasty time because it's 2 o'clock and I still haven't eaten anything. I have had coffee, but I still haven't eaten anything. I was telling Mum that she can now, because it's almost my birthday, to Emma.
Happy birthday to Emma. Happy birthday, dear Emma.
Oh, she fucking spit me in the face of water. I'm not worried about like the word count. I'm just like more surprised that I forgot about it. I have this thing called the Work and Research Journal that's due in like a week, and it's 4,000 words, and I may have kind of forgotten about it. Maybe this is going to be an essay written with me after all. It's not really an essay, it's a journal, so I can pull 4,000 words out of my arse. I can pull 4,000 words out of my arse pretty fucking quickly, but still I'm like, oops. Look, Mummy, we're burgundy again.
Mum and I yesterday I was wearing this and jeans, so we were very, very matchy. Oh wait, social distance. What's 2 meters? Is 2 meters? I think this is 2 meters.
Juicy time.
Now if you want a kitchen update, Mum had some work done. Make a Pinterest board for you about the tiles we can do for the backsplash.
It's Sims time, beach. I haven't played on Sims since like Christmas.
I don't think I played on it at all over Christmas. Did I? I can't remember.
Like, I stole Adam's ring. I've stolen it off him. Isn't it funny? He got a signet ring for his birthday because he's just so like, yeah. Traditionally, signet rings do go to the youngest son though. It's just very funny. It's very, very raw. So I've stolen it off him. To try and coax him out of his room, a friend of mine was talking about the fact that her brother, who's he's a year older than Adam, is only getting out of bed at 1. And I was like, no, don't worry. This seems to be a common theme. It's completely normal behaviour. I just don't really want to stay in bed until 1 anymore. It makes me feel totally useless. I did better at getting up today, but still not great. Like, what, how does it take me 6 hours to do something I normally can get done in an hour and a half? It's beyond me. We have to do these things called work and research journals. Hi, if you're new and was at film school, we have to like look at like reflect on everything we've done, our collaboration. I wrote a list earlier. I think I've worked on about 10, 11 films this term, which has been really fucking like great. I've got like a few other ideas like bopping around in my head now. I'm like, oh, I need time for my brain to do nothing in order to get any kind of like creative energy going because I suck at writing. I need to work on that. Like, I suck, which is so weird because obviously I've made so many films, so many videos. Clearly I can come up with like content, but like my writing does suck. My editing is apparently quite good, so I'm like, yes, at least I'm good at something. So you have to do these journals and I'm not able to get a consensus. We have 4,000 words due in now, or if it's 8,000 at the end of 2 terms, which is 1 module, if we have to write 8,000 words for the entire 2 years, or 8,000 words per module, which is per 2 terms. So I only really do 3 modules. If people ask what MA is like, I don't think I'm a good like benchmark because I'm doing film school. So why is this taking so long? This is still a completely blank screen. Give me my game. I want to go ruin other people's lives instead of just ruining my own, which is as much fun as it is. It gets quite tiring. And therapy yesterday was also really nice. I also like being applauded for the work I did because I love praise. And we had a really nice chat on Zoom with some of my friends who I don't see very often, and like to see 5 of us together is like unfucking heard of. I think the last time the 5 of us were physically together was my friend's birthday 2 years ago when we were welcomed in 2019. It's been a long time. Now, can you load my game please? Ooh. Worked. Did you guys ever play Sims? A lot of my friends have started playing Sims again. Anyway, I'm going to go ruin some people's lives that are not mine. You can find me on Pinterest. My interior design board has like 2,000 pins on it. Sims game is loaded in front of me. Clearly I haven't played this since October. Emma, brood, mom, come here. One of these words is spelled incorrectly.
Brood. What does that mean?
It's meant to say bored.
When did you write this?
I don't know. Well, a couple months ago.
Okay.
Brood. Have I spelled graduate right? It's starting to look wrong. Good morning. It's once again almost 11 o'clock. Shit.
This isn't fair. I want to be your friend. Louis, you can't just cut me out of your life like this.
So my morning routine, if you like, has been make myself my cup of coffee, make my toasty, come in here, open my laptop. Now I will watch things while I eat. Then I will get distracted for upwards to an hour, and then I'll continue to do nothing.
No, you have to make an essay.
No, I don't actually. I asked and I was like, when it's due? And they were like, next term. So I'm like, I've got nothing to do. Oh, that's so cool. Ow! Oh, do you feel special in your new shoes? Yes, yes he does. He's so happy. I'm not doing anything useful anymore. I'm just watching videos. Actually, I'm watching a lot of like... Okay, I'm lying on my sofa doing this, but I'm watching a lot of like fitness videos. Oh, Holy Mary. One of the girls I keep watching, her name is Natasha. I'll link her channel because her videos are actually really more science and fitness based. Her video I was watching, she was explaining why a lot of diets don't work and why you should just exercise more. And seeing as I'm now like, okay, maybe I've just obsessed myself with running recently. Maybe. I think she's a really interesting person to watch. She backs a lot of what she says up with the science and the studies and stuff. Basically, I think her channel values would align a lot with what you guys would enjoy, which is why I'm going to recommend her. And now I want coffee. I'm working on my video with the productivity one that you guys will have seen. It's just a long edit because I want to put out higher quality things, and like every tiny little thing that you add on, even if you see it for like a couple frames, it takes time to do. And I don't like putting out bad stuff. It's the YouTube algorithm. You watch one video about running and then it suggests you all of the fitness stuff. So now I'm like, if I can run 10k, I can run 20k. 20k is a half marathon. If I can run a half marathon, I can definitely run a full marathon. If I can run a few good full marathons. Hello. Triathlons, ultramarathons, and Ironmans. So I'm like, I like having goals. Yeah, you heard it here first, kids. Emma has run 2 10Ks and now she's like, I can do an Ironman. We'll see. 2020 is an entire decade. Who the fuck knows? Anyway, coffee time! One of my worries is just forgetting to stay hydrated, because obviously at home here I don't have a routine. The same in France, but like in the flat I have a routine, I have structure. Obviously in that flat I'm a lot more used to having days where I need to like, you know, structure them myself with my work and with writing essays, or, you know, just living my life. Here, my mummy looks after me, so I'm like, I regress. And if you guys are vibing that, if any of you have gone home, you suddenly become reliant on other people, or let yourself become reliant on others, and therefore your lack of agency results in a lack of knowing what the fuck is going on. Gotta stay hydrated. Now I have my coffee. And boo, I'm disgusting at the banana. I'm going to pop myself over there and I'm gonna make dinner. We are making
There's only 5 eggs!
No, I've just realised I forgot to film my amazing
Ireland together, standing tall.
I forgot to film my amazing food. Be nice to me now, Adam.
No, you stupid.
I'm not that stupid.
Stupid.
I did say something stupid, but only momentarily. Adam said a dirty word.
Emma. Get off me.
Flick.
That wasn't in focus, do it again. I've just finished editing. I'm not done with the video yet. I'm almost done though. It's the productivity vlog that went up. I'm happy with the edit. I really like how it's coming along. I think I've put enough like effort into it for me to be like happy with it. If I rewatch it all day, all I wanted to do is go on a run. I'm just like itching to go on a run again. But I don't want to run too much or take too much on or do too much, because I don't want to get a stress fracture. I had Achilles tendonitis at the beginning of this year, and obviously if you're running, the most important part of you is your Achilles tendon. Try not to overdo it so I can keep doing it, but I'm vibing a long one tomorrow. I love running. He must do a long run, must run more, must run better than sibling. My only competition is myself and my brother. My only reason I stopped editing is because I just let my laptop die. Sometimes that's the only way that I'll actually stop working, is if I let my laptop die. Doesn't that say a lot about me? It's almost midnight. Time for bed. What's your to-do list? I can make fun of your to-do list. Louis to-do. Look at answers. Which seminar? I just saw a bee. I just saw a bee. Where is the bee?
I saw a hole in the trousers.
There is a hole in my trousers, but look at the bee. Oh, look at the bee! I need to ask somebody about some bees. But look at the bee. Oh, I was talking about bags and boxes of wines with my friends the other day. I approve of this box of bag of wine, mummy.
Anna's not pro-morning, she's anti-morning.
He's not an evening person either, he's just a teenager.
I know you left that there. I was like, oh my god, yeah, he's totally gonna take them. Oh my god, oh my god, it's so funny and interesting.
My cousin got my biscuits for me.
It's toasty time, but then I also want to share with you the really stupid thing that I did. What did you do, Sko? What now? What other stupid thing did you do? Oh, I can't believe I did that.
What now?
No, it's the same thing. I was telling them that I deleted my video. I have literally, in 7 years of doing this, I think I've done that 2 or 3 times.
I'm not sure.
I'm supposed to be smart. How can I do something that is literally so stupid? Now we add more cheese to glue the top and the bottom together. It's not too much. What do you know about cheese ratios? I've heated the water so that I can have another cup of coffee. So basically what I did was so stupid. I made my video, I was uploading it, it was going onto YouTube, and then I looked and it says, upload abandoned, and I was like, what in the god fucking hell is going on? I deleted my video, and I deleted loads of my animations that I did, and all the special like extra stuff that I'd added onto this video that I'd worked really hard on. All of the really, really tedious stuff. I've just literally, it's 7 years of doing YouTube, and I think I've done this maybe 3 times, twice obviously really early on, and now I'm just like, my brain is, this is not a vlog like last week. Last week was like, be productive, productive. This is, I am literally useless. It's also a question of how many times can you watch me make toasty, and how can I keep it interesting? I don't know how to function anymore. And I'm used to being at home, and I'm used to being on my own and doing stuff. Like, I'm used to working from home, and I'm just like, I can't function. Everything is losing meaning. Everything is a construct, and I don't care about anything anymore. Apart from my cup of coffee that I just would drink. Mummy, why do you have a bowl of worms? Why is it worms? Yeah. Mummy's feeding us worms. I know we said we wanted protein, but I don't want worms. Mummy!
You want this bag of corn instead?
Yes, I know worms. So I've managed to put the beginning bit back together, right? See, it's all of these animations, all of these bits I lost, and if you do this, you have to, I animated it so it moves around. This is any editor's worst nightmare. Look at these, this is anything. If you want to give me a heart attack, show me that. I've now seen the equivalent on Avid when it's like, media not connected or like not linked in. It's like, you what? So this took a million fucking years to do. Just want you all to know that it's hard, and now the only bit left, oh god, there she is. I had a cool animation of it like crossing out, so now I need to do that. Yeah, great, love it, yeah.
Modern Homo sapiens have been wearing trousers for a minority of their existence.
Is this how getting told off for not putting trousers on?
But we have evolved. We're still in this.
No, we haven't.
Go put some proper like clothes on Adam. You look silly. Why are you such a little shit? It's so funny. I have my headphones on, I can't hear anything. Stop! Why are you such a little shit? I'm not having a very good day. Are you having a good day, Adam? Ow! I don't want to be blind and deaf.
And now to make it.
There is a special place in hell for you today, Adam. You're such a little cunt. Go put some trousers on. I can't see anything. I am having a bad day. I actually don't think I can get out of this. You are such a cunt. That's the only word for this situation right now. You are such a little cunt. Why are you so awful? I can't get out. Don't laugh at me. I hate you. I am smarter than the baby.
You actually catch it. Throwing it over there.
I almost threw it at the table. Oh, hi, Mummy. This is the most exercise Adam's done in like a month. I don't like it. It doesn't bounce.
Don't throw it on the floor then.
Do. Worth ruining my tempo for. Okay. These are the logs. This is halfway. We're at what? 5.5k? And now back we go. Oops. Oh dear. Ooh, that was not good. I click all over, Mummy. We have to do yoga tomorrow. Distance, Pinky promise we do yoga tomorrow.
Yeah, after we do the video.
I'm helping Mum with a video. I'm afraid we can't treat you to it. I ran 10k. I did stop to Mum, I stopped to film the lambs, so I like ruined my time and like my pace because I kept wanting to stop to film the lambs. The bit that I ran on the canal the other way, I didn't come across a single other person, so I think I might run up that way each time now, because when you run the other way there's more people, all the way up to the
Too quiet.
Come on.
There's that bit where nobody can see you because you're like screened off from the road by that hill, and I always think that's a bit. Is that half a kilometre?
Anyway, did 10k, so I'm quite happy with myself. I thought I wouldn't do it, but I did. But the problem is, it's not like I'm stopping because I'm tired. Like I'm not exhausted like at all. But it's more that like my ankle kind of hurts, my knees kind of hurt, and I just don't want a stress fracture. This is US president's. Oh god, that is a lot of tea. I am so fucking stupid. I feel like I've done well on the running front. I'm very pleased with myself. I'm sorry if any running stuff just like not your guys' thing. It wasn't my thing for about, well, it was my thing my entire childhood, and then it wasn't my thing for, let's say, 6 years, and now it is my thing again. Because damn, I need a sense of progress. And I guess if you guys are also feeling like you're doing fuck all because we're inside and we're on lockdown, running I guess is a good way of getting a sense of progress. I've been discussing like how I quantify success and how I like need to feel productive and the metrics that I use for that. Hence me joking using the coffee and the toasties as a sense of like some form of progress, but like I do enjoy numbers for that. I know that people can have a very negative inverse relationship with that in terms of using numbers to track things, but for me I've never done that. So side has always been very positive. I just need to stick to a 10% rule. Is where you, if you train, you don't increase your mileage by more than 10% each week, which I've definitely done more than. Or something like, no stress fractures for me, just stress fractures in my brain. Yeah. I promise I come on to say useful things, but like this is what you're getting out of me at the moment. This is the level of content I'm at. It's fine because I know that you watching this, your brain has also turned to soup. So you are receptive to my soupy nonsense. I messaged someone about bees earlier. I got really worried about bees. I'm losing it. But like on a serious note, my parents aren't feeling great, so we're like, is it placebo or what is it? Or is it something, or is there actually something wrong? So as much as I'm joking, there is, for a lot of us, pretty much all of us, that stressful undertone. Hopefully for most of us it's an undertone rather than an overtone. Wow! 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 Mama and I have just had a very successful meeting for her video. I'm looking forward to it. She's going to be on the YouTubes, everybody. What is this YouTube? And where does it, where do I find the YouTube? It's on the computer. On the computer!
Where's the YouTube button?
Where is the YouTube button? What is this red button? What does this do? What is the, why is there a thumbs up? Do you like it? We're gonna enjoy ourselves. Finding somewhere better to film. I've already had coffee and I've had a tasty for the counter. Also, Lou was being so rude to me this morning. I don't want to talk about it, but I just want everybody to know Lou was being rude to me. He said my face looked fat and then Mum agreed with him. I was like, what the fuck, you guys? Oh my god, did my mum film her video? Hello? Oh, she did so well. Look, we improv'd because I don't have a tripod, so I'm like, ta-da. Window light. Oh, it's the bread. I really like this little corner, Mummy. Oh, very nice.
Yes, I've got a loony headache. I don't think I coughed.
Full disclosure, we moved the ironing board for Mum to film that for work. Sad news, my friends. Sad news. You can do my friend too if you want. Do you want to be my friend? I made her video earlier. She was very pleased with it.
I am very, very, very pleased. I am so lucky to have my daughter editing my terrible video into something very acceptable. I am very lucky indeed.
Mum basically learnt the meaning of we'll fix it in post. Speaking of, they've deferred my next term until August. It was meant to start in May. Like, I'm not surprised, obviously, and it's a responsible thing to do, and I'm sure this is going to happen to a lot of people, but I'm sad. I just want to make films. I'm sad. You can expect more from me, I guess, because I've got, once again, fuck all else to do. Because I was deferred for a term. I was meant to start in September, so it's like I had that like sweet taste of film school, and now it's been like brutally ripped away again. So I'm kind of like, okay, I could have had 2 terms done, and then in August I would have started my 3rd term, so I'd have been like halfway through. So it just kind of feels like I've essentially in a way like lost a year. So I'm just kind of feeling a little bit confused and like I don't know what's going on anymore, which I'm sure many of you do and already felt that, but like now it's the one thing that's like really hit home, I guess. And yeah, I'm sure it's a sign of my privilege and whatnot and blah blah, but like this sucks. So I'll just do YouTube because that has always given me meaning. If I didn't have this, I couldn't imagine how like lost and stuff I'd be feeling.
I think there's an accessible biscuit in that.
A biscuit in that cupboard? So I guess what I'm saying is I am once again asking for your video suggestions. I would appreciate them. Wow. What am I supposed to do now?
I just put them out of people's eye line.
Where does Adam hide snacks? Adam is behind hiding snacks over here behind the bread like this.
I didn't do that either.
Yes, you did. And the other place Adam likes to hide snacks is up there. I'm exposing your snack hiding places. Oh, still the funniest thing ever was when I was like to Dad, we've hidden the biscuits, and the first place he went was the washing machine. Cheese? This is such a weird camera angle. You want to do that again, Louis? Ow! God, Adam.
Oh.
Get out of my swamp! Look at it, it's so green.
Luck.
Green for good luck.
You let me You attacked me! You deserved it. What am I doing?
Dad's ill. I finished reading the Camus. I know so many of you guys recommended it, but I didn't like it. I have a bad relationship with Camus as it is. I just think he's a bit miserable. He's miserable and he's cynical, but not in a funny way. The entire experience is just depressing reading him. Mum, do you like Camus?
I haven't got any particular memories other than it was quite depressing. So
Isn't he just a miserable sod?
yeah, but that's what it is, existentialism. It's like,
I don't like it. It doesn't sit well with me in a way because I feel like I'm just a naturally optimistic person. You're being miserable, but you're not even like funny about it.
yeah, it's being miserable to be miserable.
That's why I've started reading Beckett. I've started reading, oh, where's it gone? I've started reading one of his short stories. This one's called like The End. And okay, he writes about homeless and like vagrants. His stuff is also depressing and miserable and cynical, but his is funny. That makes so much more sense to me.
It's like Dante.
I
He's
know.
a big Dante concept.
When shit's bad, all you can do is laugh or cry.
Yeah.
So why would you want to be a Camus when you can be a Beckett?
That's the best thing I've ever heard.
Thank you, mother. Where's my first? Oh wait, reading that Camus took months because to read 6 pages, I think of that Camus took about like an hour, and I just can't concentrate. Obviously, the difference is between like the Camus speeches, the Beckett is fiction. My mummy does love me.
I'm gonna be brave. I'm gonna tackle admin. Did I just broke your screen?
No,
I
I
did.
broke my screen. Don't
Because I
worry.
did drop it.
What?
Our honour is no longer.
When I helped Mum film a video for her work, we hid a couple books in a bookcase. It's because she didn't want them to judge her book.
So I'm not gonna do that English version because
It's a shame. My mum was basically explaining the handshake. My mother's an academic, she works on like etiquette books and things, like what that says about like the 19th century in Italy. One of the interesting things about handshakes is that they're actually really a very modern invention. You do have them in classics, not classics, in the ancient world. They're not used as a greeting, they're used like to seal things, and there's also the myth of like showing that you're not holding a weapon. It comes back in with the French Revolution stuff because it's a handshake, it's lateral, it's horizontal, it's lateral. There is no height difference. When obviously within your ancient regime, when you greet someone, you bow, you curtsy. You greet somebody who is a higher rank of you, you physically lower your body. It's a sign of submission. So you have that physical height difference. The handshake is lateral, so you don't do that. The context of it being now you don't shake hands, what do you do instead? It's actually more modern than we think it is, especially when you historicise it properly. And then what was the other thing? Oh yeah, about like people kissing like hands.
no, the Romans, they kissed eyelids and even mouth to mouth, even if they were not married.
Saucy.
A hand kiss, a man to a woman, as an elegant gesture. That is from World War I, not earlier.
But like kissing the ring is like a feudal.
Yeah, that's like a feudal thing. Or you could kiss a bishop's ring, that is medieval, then it disappears. And then it emerges World War I.
There you go, you learned something from this video. I'm just as shocked as you are. But yeah, I'm reading the Beckett and I enjoy it so much more. Enjoy is maybe not the right word, but I think now in the context of film school as well, one of the things we all seem to immediately want to write about, chase scenes, I was guilty of this, guns and the homeless. So then reading Beckett on it I think is interesting. I loved Waiting for Godot. I actually loved it. I know a lot of people maybe don't like Beckett, but I like an absurdist take on the world because it's more like, okay, now that we've learned that everything is a construct and that nothing means anything and that time is like weird. Timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly. No, is it wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey? George is gonna kill me. George has sent me a birthday card. And many of you won't know who Georgia is. Georgia and I have been friends for a decade. She does YouTube as well, sometimes, but her Instagram is actually really fun. She sent me a birthday card. I need to like text her and be like, I love you. She's very sweet. We have had years where we've sent each other cards filled with glitter just to be dicks to each other. At least this one does have some glitter in it. It's very sweet. I prefer an absurdist worldview. Nothing makes sense, so you may as well acknowledge the fact that nothing makes sense instead of trying to kid yourselves and stuff your life into some kind of structure when really nothing means anything. I said if we're going to spiral in a vlog, it was going to be this one. There's never been a better time.
Oh, so in theory, a third.
Exactly. But I've got that an extra bit.
I've just been playing on Sims, built a barn, and like decorating, but like I think I get my main joy out of the teeny weeny minuscule aspect of like adding a cup somewhere or adding flowers or like
I found such a little glass. Like a
Salvanians. It'll be from Salvanians.
so small.
Do anyone else really like Salvanians? I used to love Salvanians.
I
But
don't know if it's still
details.
Vervanging daar die grondterrassen en daar niet doorbreekt. Daar nou ja.
Kop in en zo spreekt allemaal, hè. En daar is allemaal door tegen.
Ja. En laat hem naar zo ziek was en gezicht.
Go away, you weren't invited.
Oh, it's so sexy.
So sensitive, so
So
sensitive.
sexy.
He said,
Right, come on, let's go.
see that is better. It's not better, you know what I mean? It's still
Well, he's not better, but he's not better than he was before.
better.
Better than he was before.
It was just terrible.
We're doing alright in our household. How are you all doing in yours? I'm going for a run. Louis, every time he sees me in the running gear, is like, oh, we're gonna go for a run together. I'm like, no. I don't want him to run with me, Mummy.
Why not?
Because he's a pain in the ass. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's so many bees. So many bees on this tree. Mum's right, I probably do need to go outside filming. There's so many bees. Oh, that hurt. No, it didn't. It's the only thing that hurts at the moment, kind of, is my ankle. Like, I've definitely not hurt my ankle. I really was hoping Louis would just go and like not wait for me, but he has, Mummy. He's waited me out. And if I leave quietly, he's gonna chase me.
How comes that's here?
Because I got it.
You just got it. Have you washed your hands?
Not yet.
Come on, don't wash your hands.
Anyway, I'm not gonna do distance today. I'm gonna run hills. But Louis is just so annoying.
Oh.
And then he said, pardon? Am I gonna tell them? Yeah, of course. Louis, you're really annoying. I don't want to go on a run with you. I'm gonna do 5k of hills. Just go to the dishwasher. Yeah. Louis and Adam were like disgusted when they realised I boiled my menstrual cup on my period. If anybody wants a coil update, 60 days since my last one and 40 the time before that. So I'm enjoying it. The only thing I don't like is the acne, which I think we've discussed. I don't know what else they thought I was boiling it in. Obviously you boil it in a saucepan and then you just stick it in the dishwasher. That's a good sustainable option too. Okay, run time, yay!
No one invited you. Fuck off.
Guess who isn't invited on my isolation runs? Louis.
Yeah, I know you got two lists.
Yeah, I did. That's not the point though. They've both downloaded TikTok. Louis, are you going to become a TikTok thwot? I'm not robust. What does that even mean?
You're just really well built, you know, like very, you know, got staying power, you know. You'll just be fine.
I'm not going on a run with you anymore. Louis just not invited. I'm having to venture out and translating Mum's terrible handwriting. Guess what that's supposed to say? Also, I cut my nails because Mum is concerned that the coronavirus can live under your nails. Now they look sad. Beans?
Yeah, like the...
So we're gonna go get food now. Yeah, this is the first time I've left the house in 3 weeks to do something that is not go on a run. I don't doubt this was the dullest video ever, but that's kind of where we're all at right now anyway, so So yeah, hope you guys are staying safe, hope you're all alright. My dad is doing better. I like to grab on my jazz, and I will see you guys very, very soon because got fuck all else to do.